Wait, before we start the I'm recording, so anything you say now is incriminating. Okay, let me just call.
Okay.
Let's call Rack on Steam first. Just
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm calling.
So will you make a supercut of?
No, it's unedited. Rack, we're starting
It's
a
unedited.
podcast. We're already recording. Join Discord. It's short. Yeah, so it's unedited podcast, right? It's called the Four White Guys podcast.
And it consists of just us two.
Yeah. Four mildly charismatic white guys
With two special guests, if we can find them.
Well, yeah, just
when we start filming.
Well, Rax called it three white boys in a podcast, so I feel like he might get the wrong end of the stick here. But let's just not tell him. It's a podcast. There's no members. Okay, it's just whatever.
No, it's just us two.
He said three white boys. Also, might be right. Okay, hurry up. Yeah. And basically, every episode, just sit down, have a talk.
Yeah, we'll just see if we get a few billion hits. I'll call it a success.
You just
if not, it's just a hobby.
No, here's the first point in the dynamic of this podcast, right?
Yeah.
You just use the term hits.
Yeah, I mean, like,
and I mean that shows you're obviously a couple of generations older than me. Just like several generations older than me.
It was a long 6 years. Okay,
you gotta triple that, buddy. We're talking 18 years.
The time I grew up without you was. I mean, it's like it now, right? When our parents are here and you are not, it fills me with joy. You know,
feels like you're playing Happy Family again. You know.
Yeah, there's no stress. I shit where I want. I eat what I want.
You know what? I've always found it weird that our parents allow you to shit in the sink, but they won't let me shit in the kitchen sink. Like, I've always thought it's a little bit unfair.
There's no shitting restrictions. I can just do what I like when I like. You know, I ask my mum for drinks and battle totes, and she brings me both.
Bro, I think when people say it's battle toads, right?
Totes, as in tote bags.
No, not battle tote. What do you do? You put a battle in the bag? Is that what you're doing? It's a bag for your battles.
The bag comes with a battle. That's why it's a battle tote, right?
I'm imagining.
And so like you open the tote bag, and inside.
No, you're saying a bag with it comes.
It's war crimes.
I'm imagining it's just a really difficult bag to open.
Okay, like a bag for you have four of them.
Hear me out.
Every time you go to the shop, you forget. So you have to buy another battle tote.
No. It's a tote bag, but the inside of each handle is Velcro. So when you close it, it sticks together. It's Velcro and buttons.
The handles are the hooks, and the bag is the light.
Oh hey. Hey Rack, welcome to the I'm calling it the Four Mildly Charismatic White Guys podcast. Even though there's no members, it is what it is. How you doing?
And we're gonna host this on the dark web.
Yeah.
So we're just currently discussing.
Wait, no. We should introduce ourselves. Hey, I am I'm James, also known as Jimu. That's my weeb name. Don't dead name me. Alex can go next.
Yeah, I'm Alex. I identify as.
No one cares. And
I identify as they was. So if you could use those pronouns.
Where's
for
the
me,
slash?
They slash was. No.
His name is.
They was is the first pronoun.
Okay, and then what's the second one?
The second one is.
Immediately, we're losing a large chunk of audience by you making this joke. By the way, buddy.
Okay, well we can cut this out.
No, I'm not cutting anything. No. Don't be the Schrodinger's douchebag that you always are.
Schrodinger's douchebag. Okay, yeah. So
okay, Alex, shut up for a second.
My name's Alex.
Shut up for a second. Shut up.
Shut up.
Fat boy Ron. Yeah, that's what we call you.
Go ahead, Joe.
Say fat boy, huh?
Go ahead, Joe. Introduce yourself.
Joe. I'm 23.
That's not true.
Brighton.
That's not true. So we all live
But, yeah, I study
we all
mechanical engineering.
We all live on the border of Israel and Palestine.
No, we live in a
No.
gamer house.
We live in a gaming house, and it's sponsored by Tostino's Pizza Rolls, or whatever the fuck it's called. Welcome to the Oreo gaming compound. No, what's a really weird sponsor? Welcome to the Plan B gaming compound.
Planned Parenthood compound.
The Planned Parenthood compound. Wrap it before you tap it. If you got a choice, make it with us.
So yeah. Right, we were just quickly talking about Battletoads. And so you may be familiar with Battletoads.
Yeah.
Battletoads is the spin-off. Well, it's like a souvenir.
Is it about bags?
Yeah, and it's a bag.
Yeah.
And the concept is you have the handles are made out of the hook part of the Velcro, and the rest of the bag is made out of the loops. It makes it complicated to use.
Do you mind if I cut in here? I'm just thinking, what would happen if you got Velcro and then Velcroed together a vagina?
That's some damn good punda.
There was a reason for me to have that thought. I just want to clarify.
Okay, yeah, well, you have to explain now.
Well, I recently I lost my my virginity to a 30-year-old man.
How was that for you?
I would say the first 20 minutes went a lot faster than the second 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Okay, here's what I'm saying. It's not gay to have sex with a man.
Sure.
Right?
Oh, that was the state. I thought there'd be a but or something.
No, there's no but.
Okay, I mean, as you're a white male, right? This is the Four Dudes podcast.
I feel like it changes the tone quite a bit if the point of the title is that you're required to be a white guy to be on the podcast, because that's what you're making it sound like. Like, as a fellow, hey fellow whiteys, what's up?
I mean, you called it the four. No, was it just four dudes? Or
no,
just four white dudes?
It's four mildly charismatic white guys podcast.
Okay, all right. I mean,
we should make a meme that there's never a fourth guy.
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
This is what we were saying. The core of these four guys is me and James, plus anyone we can drum up at the last minute. So.
Well, I mean, I think I'm just gonna solo it really. I don't really like you, Alex. So.
I mean, the past 20 years. I mean, I would say I've enjoyed cumulatively about 16 minutes.
Hey, don't dead age me, okay?
Dead age you?
My new age is 47.
Okay.
Rack. Well, also for reference, Rack is Joe.
Rack is Joe.
That's not true.
Okay.
You can find him under Rack.
You can find him sniffing on some glue, hot glue.
If you just go to Google, type in Rack, RACC, you'll get him. You'll find his LinkedIn or something.
Rack. I mean Joe. I mean
We Rack, mate. It's for me city.
I think I'm gonna call you Oreo, man. No.
Who, funnily enough, is a segue to our sponsor of this video. White Oreos.
White only Oreos.
The obligations out of the way. We can just go on with the podcast now.
It's all cream. It's all cream.
They've actually got the corporate obligations out of the way. So
yeah, fucking Callum's corner looking ass. We were talking about Donda 2.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's up with that? Has he got a second mother now? I mean, the second
what's the deal with Donda 2?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Four White Guys podcast. What's the deal with Donda 2? Yeah. But how long does this episode? Like, how long do we have to do this for?
I mean, I was thinking like.
So, podcast. Why did podcasts go on for like 6 hours?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, I think 10 minutes is nice.
All right, let's wrap it up then. If you enjoyed the podcast, I don't know where the fuck this is going.
Wait,
yeah.
Are we at 10 minutes yet?
Watch the box office explode.
Box office, bro. Put it on the we see this on the Hot 40 UK pop charts. Imagine
Imagine when you see the new James Bond instead of adverts before the film, it's just this.
it's just
Adverts
it's just a
for
it's
the
a,
4 mildly charismatic.
Yeah, Alex has got a speech impediment.
Alex
So
has got a
Yeah.
speech impediment, and he's also
Guys,
in a wheel.
please, it's not an impediment. It's an inflection.
Alex is has got a speech impediment, and he's in a wheelchair. Just for reference, if you ever imagine him in your head, he's like this kind of short, chubby, wheelchair-bound guy with greasy or ginger hair. I feel like I'm discriminating against someone, but I don't really care. So, yeah, I guess that's the first episode of the 4 Mildly Charismatic White Guys podcast. I hope you enjoyed listening.
I mean, where are we going to post this? This is something we should have just discussed beforehand. Because I mean,
I'll just put it on my YouTube channel. Honestly, fuck you.
What about Spotify?
I mean, we could put it on Spotify. Fuck it. I can do that.
Let's do it. Let's make a Spotify.
Okay, everyone. Thanks to the I'm probably gonna send this to like, I'm probably gonna send this to like my mum or something.
Your counselor.
I'm not gonna send this to my counselor. I don't think she'd appreciate that. Have a nice day, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we need like a way to address the
stay
masses.
white. No,
like you know how people have like names for their like Twitch channels.
Yeah, why?
Banana Squad.
Banana fucking Germa Banana Squad.
I mean, should we just call them the Whiteys?
No, we can't call them the Whiteys, Alex. Vasectonauts.
No,
Yeah,
not Vasectonauts, because Vasectomy Gaming uses that one.
It's not a real thing, though.
Bro, I'm literally vasectomy gaming.
Charismanauts.
How about fuck you? No, we're not doing any of these
Fuck
ideas.
you.
We're just saying.
Oh, we call them the little men.
Isn't that like, okay, fuck you, little men. I hope you.
See you later.
See you later, little man.